New day, new blessings. Don't let yesterday's failures ruin the beauty of today because each day has its own happiness of joy and forgiveness. A very warm welcome to one and all present here. Myself, Arati Nambyar of Plus 2B is here along with Fatima Zida of Plus 2A and Pooja Prakash of Plus 2D. And yes, we'll be hosting today's program.
Hello everyone, I'm Fatima Zida of Plus 2A. And yes, I remember the words of Edwin Harvey. A day without prayer is a life without blessings, and a life without prayer is a life without power. Now I wholeheartedly welcome my friend Sri Lakshmi of Plus 2D for enlightening our new beginning.
എങ്ങും നിറയുന്ന എല്ലാമറിയുന്ന എന്തിനും ഹേതുവാം ചൈതന്യമേ ഇന്നുമാ കാരുണ്യ പൊന്നിന്നിലാവല ഞങ്ങളിലേക്കു ചൊരിയണമേ നന്മതൻ ആകാശം തെളിയണമേ എങ്ങും നിറയുന്ന എല്ലാം അറിയുന്ന എന്തിനും ഹേതുവാം ചൈതന്യമേ എങ്ങുമാ കാരുണ്യ പൊന്നിന്നിലാവല ഞങ്ങളിലേക്കു ചൊരിയണമേ നന്മ തന്നാകാശം തെളിയണമേ സത്യപ്രകാശമാം സുസ്മിതം തൂകി വിശ്വസ്നേഹത്തിൻ സുഗന്ധമായിടണേ അറിവിന്റെ ശക്തി പകരുവാനായിരം വിജ്ഞാന ദീപ കിരണങ്ങളാകണേ എങ്ങും നിറയുന്ന എല്ലാം അറിയുന്ന എന്തിനും ഹേതുവാം ചൈതന്യമേ എന്നുമാ കാരുണ്യ പൊന്നിന്നിലാവല ഞങ്ങളിലേക്കു ചൊരിയണമേ നന്മ തന്നാകാശം തെളിയണമേ നന്മ തന്നാകാശം തെളിയണമേ നന്മ തന്നാകാശം തെളിയണമേ.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide you're not staying again where you are. This is me, Pooja Prakash of 12th D. At last, this beautiful day has arrived. I'm sure you all have been eagerly waiting for this day. This is yet another year where unfortunately we had to meet online thanks to technology. But we still wish this pandemic comes to an end. On that note, here I once again welcome each one of you in this journey of learning and exploring. And now, for the welcome note, we have Aniket Vijesh. Please.
Respected principal, dignitaries, teachers, our seniors from the outgoing batch, and my dear friends, a very warm good morning to everyone present here. We all gathered here to start a new page in our respective lives, which alas will be our last school year. Whatever hopes we had of entering the gates of XII Public School again have been wrecked by the arrival of the second wave of the pandemic. And have been left with no other option than to start yet another academic year virtually. And hence, here we are. Now, without further ado, I shall move on to the task assigned to me. Let me first welcome our most respected principal, Mrs. Sadi M. Kurup. Welcome to the function, ma'am. Next, let me welcome our esteemed mentor, Dr. P. Ravindran, Assistant Professor, Chemistry at MGGA College, Mahe. Welcome to our function, sir. Let me now welcome our PTA President, Mr. Kripesh. Welcome, sir. Now, I take this opportunity to welcome our Vice Principal, Mr. V.K. Sudesh. I welcome you, sir. Now let me welcome our Vice Principal Administration, Mr. P. Priyesh. Welcome to the function, sir. Now, let me take this opportunity to welcome our coordinator, Mr. Vinish Kumar. Welcome, sir. Now, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all our beloved teachers who have been with us at each and every step throughout the previous year. Welcome, dear teachers. Now, last but certainly not least, I welcome all our seniors from the outgoing plus 2 batch, parents, and my fellow students to this function. I once again welcome each and everyone present here. Thank you and have a great day.
Thank you, Aniket. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader, they set out to make a difference. It is not always about the role, sometimes it is always about the goal. Anyways, before going any further, I'm delighted to thank the presence of the personality that hardly needs any introduction. It is none other than Mrs. Satyam Kurup, the principal of XII Public School, Mahe. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Respected Dr. Ravindran, PTA President Mr. Kripesh, Vice Principal Academics Mr. Sudesh, Vice Principal Administration Mr. Priyesh, Section in charge Mr. Vinish, teachers, my dear parents and my dear children, a very good morning and a warm welcome to all of you present in today's virtual meeting. It is indeed a pleasure to meet you all in this platform. And I extend my hearty welcome to my dear students of Standard 12 for the academic year 21-22. Let's celebrate togetherness, for events may come and go, but the bond we create with you is forever. Change is inevitable. We all know that. And either you can resist and potentially run about it, or you can adapt it, cooperate it, and benefit out of it. And that is the way we are living now. Last year, we had this pandemic. Nobody knew it's going to come, but all of a sudden it happened. And how we faced, we all know that. It's a lot of problems and obstacles came in. In the initial stage, all of us, XII team, everyone were panic. Even the whole world topsy-turvy to us. And we all faced that problem very successfully. Why? Because of togetherness, the teamwork. I would say teamwork's miracles. That is the teamwork. Our teachers, parents, management, students, everyone cooperated with us to come out successfully last year. And I hope this year also it will happen like that. But this year, we were expecting that we could reopen the school and we could meet you. But last year, since we couldn't meet you physically, we only saw you virtually. Some of our old students, I can understand, I know them. But the new students, I could see only in the virtual platform. This time I thought I can see all of them personally. But we always say, man proposes and God disposes. That has happened. Because of the second wave pandemic, again, we are back to virtual classroom. How Aniket said, the same thing, I'm repeating. But still, we will not lose hope, children. We have all the confidence with us because we were able to run the show last year very well. And I really show my gratitude to my teachers. Those who have done the best for you, I can say. I can say that the other schools, they are watching the Victor's channel, but our teachers have taken a lot of pain to teach each and every lesson. No, they have not left anything behind. And one more thing I want to tell you, when you saw the focus area, you can see that very less only in that portion has been there. But our teachers have covered each and everything what is there in the textbook. That is right. Hats off to my great teachers. And I would appreciate the parents also. You have cooperated with us, and at the same time, the students' involvement, continuously attending the class and paying attention to the teachers, sending assignments, wonderfully done. I really appreciate all of you, and I hope this will continue for this academic year also. And I would like to tell you one thing. I would like to share something where it is like we all have that life is a journey. There are two letters, B and D. B stands for birth and D stands for death. In between B and D, there is a letter C. You can understand that C is for choice. What you choose in life, it's up to you. Nobody can help you to choose. Only you can choose what you want in your life. Only parents, teachers, everyone will support you and guide you. If you choose the right path, you can reach in the right direction, follow the right direction, and reach wherever you want and fulfill your dreams. But what happens when you are not in the right path, you will land up behind. That at the same time, in this adolescent age, I want a lot of changes take place in you. And this is the turning point of your life also. At the same time, when your friends are there, you may be having friends. Try to choose the right type of friends. Why I am telling is that it's not that right, because the C stands for choosing everything. What are we choosing in life? That is very important. And if you choose the right friends, you know how way you're going to reach. But at the same time, what will happen if you are in the wrong directions? Everything what you face will be in trouble. It's like, I'll tell you for simple example, in this age, some of the students get into smoking, drinking, and drugs, and all that ruin their health, and even video games, which is worse than the drugs the people use. Because when you're sitting in a video game, you don't know how much time you spend, which is not worth for you. At the same time, you spend that time for some course or some studies, and you get a certificate that will benefit you in higher classes or in future for your career. These are the things what I would like to say to you, because something like XII actually has come out of all the challenges. And I want to tell you, my teachers are the teachers, those who are teaching in the entrance classes also. So in the classroom also, we are teaching with entrance oriented. So no need to worry about it. You can always prepare for the examination very well. And I want to tell you, we have covered all the +1 portion to our satisfaction, and I think to your satisfaction also. And they have also given the revision classes. But at the same time, you have to think about it, how much you have learned. Because we are not very clear whether how much you have learned, because teaching and learning goes simultaneously. When in the classroom, physical classroom, the teacher can directly check what you're doing. But what happens when you're in the other virtual classroom, we are not able to check you very meticulously. And there what you're doing, only you know, nobody else knows. So you have to utilize your time properly and move forward. And if you are utilizing every minute worthwhile, what will happen? You will benefit out of it. And I can say many students, those who are passed out, proudly we can say, XII team can say that many students, those who are passed out of the school has come out with flying colors. And at the same time, many of them got into MBBS, many of them got into NIT, wherever we expected, those students have reached there. And I'm very, very happy about that. We are all very happy about it. And I hope this batch also will prove the same thing. Every batch that comes to our school, they show that they take out their whole potential, and the teachers are there. If they don't take out also, the teachers will work behind them and they take out their potential, and then we can prove that they reach somewhere in life. And I wanted to tell you one thing. That what I said, the first thing is that the bond which we create remains forever. I wanted to tell you, I wanted to share a happiness in that, because my first year students, when they went out, they 4 or 5 reached in the MBBS stigma. And at the same time, what has happened is, we know that when they come back every year for the holidays, they come and meet us. That is a very greatest reward for us as teachers, and we remember them forever. It's the same bond we should develop, because you may think we are in the virtual platform, we have not seen anyone. It's not that. Relationship is created by interacting with each other, and try to interact with everyone, because the teachers and you are going to fulfill your dreams in this. Whatever the best you want to get, you will be getting from XII. I'm very sure about it. Then we don't know when is the going to be the +1 exam, but there is a plan for you that will be informed by the teachers. But in short, I will tell you the thing, because when the +2 portion is going, along with that +1 portion can also be done by you, because during the morning and evening you will be having the classes. Afternoon, evening, what you do is you can have the +1 portion paper, question paper. The teachers will be sending a question paper. In that, what you do for time management and writing practice, because we do not have writing practice. You all read, but how many of you write and learn, we don't know. For that purpose, we want to send the question paper to you. You will be doing per subject per day. So sit with your parents, make your own timetable. We will be sending the model question papers to you, and that model question paper, you in your own pace, you can set your time, and within that time you are able to write. You are matured enough to check everything now. It's not that somebody has to check your what you're doing. So you can monitor yourself, and that is where you have self-discipline. When you monitor yourself without anyone, that is where you get all the discipline. And where in school, what is the difference between online and this offline classes? That when you come to school is that the discipline which we cultivate in the school. That is what is that when you are like coming on time, that is punctuality, regularity. All this will not be there when you sit at home, unless you yourself do that. And if somebody tells you, father or mother tells you, you get worked up. You are like, you tell always, why are you telling me like that? Because they are guiding you, they are supporting. Even the teacher is also telling to guide you and support you. In this age, you won't realize what is right and what is wrong. So we would like to give you some tips and advices which you can take it, or you cannot, or you don't take it. That's up to you. That is also a choice. I said choice is with you. Whatever you're doing, it's your choice. And if you choose the right thing, you will get the right, you will go in the right direction, and you can attain and fulfill your dreams. And one thing last I want to tell you, because sir is there, sir is has got lot of knowledge, wisdom and other things to share, and experience more than me. So he will be sharing. And so I'll wind up this with a small note that life is a journey where we all add prosperity, we should subtract our worries, multiply our happiness, and divide our problems to get new ideas and solutions. Because we have got good brain, God has given us good brain. Only we have to utilize that brain, activate it, and perform well. I hope all my children will be doing that, and everyone will be able to come out successfully. We'll all pray to Almighty, all this subsides, and we will meet you soon. Wish you all the best. God bless you, and have a fruitful academic year with all my teachers and everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. To provide us with all the motivation on this day, we have very experienced professor himself, Dr. P. Ravindran, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, MGGA College, Mahe. Sir, please. Sir, please.
Yes. Good morning, all of you. It's another
Good morning, sir.
wonderful occasion. Morning, ma'am. So, with all respects to the principal, study ma'am, all the devoted, dedicated, sincere teachers of XII Public School, the most lovable children of the 2022 batch of higher secondary, the parents, if they are watching, Mr. Kribesh, the PTA president, it is another occasion for me to be meeting and talking to you. The meeting, unfortunately, is on an online platform, but then it's a meeting. This is something that I or you did not like, but we have to go by the day's standards. So this is the standard today, that we have all kind of things on online. Now, as ma'am has given you a very detailed thing about how to go about in your future, and the choice is yours. As ma'am has said very clearly, the choice is yours. So what you choose, you become. And there's nobody can force their ideas on you. Nobody can force their choice on you. It is your choice. It's your life. You decide. Because life is like that. Now that you're reaching the first barrier of your life, that is the higher secondary, is the first barrier because you're going to move away from schools. You're moving out into a level where you'll be generally a student of a college. And hereafter, there may not be the protective shell of a school or teacher. You make your own decisions. That's what ma'am said. It's your choice now. You have everything in front of you, laid in front of you. You choose what's best for you. You don't choose what others want you to choose. You choose what you want to for your life. So that choice is yours. Make a very judicious choice. Always weigh all the options in front of you. Choose the best that is there for you, not for today, but for the future. So any decision that you take hereafter must be a long goal. It should be a far-fetched effect decision that you will take today. Because a small, I think I just saw in, because now we are always playing with WhatsApp, we get lots of good quotes, lot of good status. I saw a very interesting quote. There was a big ladder, a ladder with large steps. And there's another ladder by the side of it with smaller steps. So there is a large step and the boy or person could put only his leg on the first step. The next step was so high that his leg would not reach there. There was another staircase or a ladder which had small steps. And every step that boy or the person could step, move up, then step, move up. So that's the most important thing that you have to do hereafter. Take a choice, make a choice. The choice should be such that it will be a small step. A small step today, another small step the day after, another small step the day after that. So in every time you take a small step, that small step will ultimately lead you to a very large height. Rather than you make a decision today, take a choice today, make a very unimaginable choice that you cannot afford or you cannot reach. So that's what I meant by a ladder with big steps. The gap between one step and the next step is so large that you can't put your leg. So what do? You stand in the place where you started. So don't do that. Make small plans. Always it's ideal to make small plans. You can very easily complete it. Then move to the next step. Then next step. So in the end of the process, you reach your goal very comfortably, without any strain, without any panting, without any hurry, without any kind of confusion in your mind. You are bound to reach your goal. So that's what it is. Life is like that. Again, I want to tell you, till now, till here, you are going to be having a protective cover of being a school child. Protective cover by your school staff, by your parents. Now, when you move out of the school, you are bound to be losing that protective cover. You are exposed, more exposed. And therefore, every decision that you make, as ma'am said very correctly, it is going to be your choice. You choose what you want to, what is good for you. Try to learn to say no. So because, again, I'll just go back to what ma'am said. Everything is available in front of you today. Specifically that this era of online teaching and online courses and online learning, has given you so much of scope to search into a world of knowledge, good and bad. So choice is yours. You choose what is good for you. Everything is available on your fingertip. By the press of a button, you get any information, good as well as bad. Choice is yours. You take a proper decision that this is going to be good for you. The moment you don't take a decision like that, you may slip into something dangerous, because there is so much of pitfalls these days. These even elders are getting duped. You would have seen a lot of newspapers, a lot of stories coming up where elders have been given an OTP and their money is swindled. They are given a particular message and they follow that message, they go fall into a big ditch. So there are families who get completely shattered into this online stuff. So everything, even a matured elderly person is getting trapped into this big thing called a web. The word I don't know, it's put very correctly put. Web is a very dangerous word. Web is a web for knowledge, but I would say web is also a web which can harness you, put you in a tight corner where you cannot escape. So be very, very careful whenever you play with your online gadgets. Lot of people are there in the streets. Earlier it used to be in the streets, in dark lanes, hide for you, grab you, snatch your belongings. Now they are hiding in the guise of an online app or an online medium where only a very fresh face is given to you and you fall for it. So please don't be very naive, don't be very innocent. Always think that there is going to be a danger. So don't take anything 100% to be perfect. Okay, because as I said earlier, your teachers, your parents are the best people who can tell you what's good. Anybody others outside, you have to be always very, very careful. Okay, so I don't want to unnecessarily give you a lot of ceremony, but my wish is that you are entering a new phase. I know I miss each one of you because I have been a teacher for the past, don't count my age, I've been a teacher for the past 35 years. And 35 years I've been, every day I've been with children, students. And that's the oxygen that I get when I meet this class, get into the classroom, I meet students, talk to them about their future. That was the oxygen for us. But as like you, for the past 1 year we have missed you. Now I don't know how long, maybe 1 or 2 months more we may have to miss you, physically to see you, but there is hope. At the end of the tunnel, there is a light. And I'm sure that light is going to become bright. In maybe a matter of 1 or 2 months, that light will be so bright that you will come out of the tunnel fresh into the sunlight, and then you will be entering the gates of XII Public School, and we will be meeting, and we will be doing everything together, and we will enjoy our success. We will share our happiness, we'll share our problems. Everything will be just like normal. So let us hope and pray that things will improve and we'll be back to the normal. And dear students, it has been a nice time for you staying at home. I think you would have been enjoying your day in this house. Your parents will also be very happy, because why I'm telling you this is because I have got grown-up daughters. After the 12th, you and all go out, either go to a college outside or you stay in hostels and all, and then you'll be only like visitors, like them guests coming for vacations. Again, you go back, then immediately after your course, you go for some other higher course or you go get a job. Again, you'll be coming only during vacation, just like a guest. So for us, this is the most, for a parent, the most golden period is the life till schooling, because their children are with us. But maybe after your 12th, you may be feeling that you are held up in school, at home. Now my daughters and all, they always say they want to come back. They're missing all the house only. Because after your 12th, you are going to be out of house. And you will be thinking that life is good there. And then maybe after 2-3 months of staying in a hostel, you'll come to know the house is the best place. And you're going to be visitors at your home. So enjoy every moment that you have at your home. Love your parents, because they are the only person who think about you day in and day out. They may be worried, and therefore that anxiety may be coming out as some irritation for you. But it is anxiety. Tomorrow when you become parents also, you will also be anxious about the children. Just take it like that. I know it's difficult. At my age, I can say that. At your age, you may not like it. But then that is life. Enjoy every moment you are staying at home. Enjoy your help your mother, help your father. Do small things at home. Make yourself engaged. Don't play with the mobile always. Be at home, learn small. Girls are there, boys are there. All of you are going to live outside tomorrow. Learn small amount of cooking and all once in a while. Help your mother wash the plate, wash the vessels. So you be a part of parents, and because this is a golden time. Okay, you're not going to miss this. I'll tell you. So try to learn some new dish. Try to help your mother. Do anything. Help your father. So that way you keep yourself engaged, happy and healthy. So wishing you a lot of happiness. Wishing you a lot of good health. Wishing you great success in life. Hope to meet you in maybe 1 or 2 months, and then we'll enjoy our studies and teaching and learning wonderfully. I hope you had a nice time. You have some issues, we'll sort all those issues that you have regarding your teaching learning, and we'll help you out in every possible way. And I can guarantee you that 2022 batch will be very good, because what I see from my friends who are taking class in other schools and places, they are not be providing this kind of class to all the children. And not that I want to say good about our school, but I'm telling you, you are lucky that you got very good dedicated teachers who will be by your side. Only thing, you speak out, open up and talk, so that we know what your problem is and we address it properly. Wishing you all the very best. Thanking you, each one of you, for patiently listening to what I had to say. And it is a great day for me, because one more set of students is entering the final year of their higher secondary. And enjoy. May God bless you with all success in life and have all good things in life. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There couldn't be a better speech for the start. Thank you, sir.
Last year has been difficult, especially for the outgoing students, but they have flourished through all the difficult times. Thus, you'll be always remembered as great warriors of Excel Public School, performing the best in spite of all the pandemic situation. We would love to hear the experience of our beloved students. Let's begin with Asia Jannah, computer science student.
Unmute your mic, Asia.
Okay, I apologize. My name is Asia Jana, and I've been studying in Excel for about 6 years. It is quite unfortunate that we didn't have the opportunity to meet during this pandemic, but we have to adapt, right? Now, as I have mentioned before, I have studied in Excel for about 6 years. That is from 7th grade to 12th grade. And I can assure you that the experience you receive from Excel is unique. From the ambience to the infrastructure to the class teachers and all the teachers in general and your classmates. It is definitely a very memorable experience. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be studying in Excel. Now, when I first came to Excel, I was a very shy child. Okay, I would just sit in the corner of the classroom minding my own business. Until one day, we had these class assemblies, or we had assemblies in the morning, okay, before the pandemic. And my class teacher encouraged me to participate in the assembly as the anchor. And I was hesitant to take the role, but she encouraged me, and I ended up taking the role. And I thought that I would be super anxious and that I would ruin the whole assembly, but I ended up enjoying the process. And that was the first time I have performed something for a public audience. And I was amazed by the experience, and I ended up hosting more assemblies. Fast forward to 8th grade, we have again before the pandemic we had Rangoli, which is like a school fest, culture fest thing. And my teachers, my class teacher and my English teacher encouraged me to participate in the elocution and recitation. And again, I just participated because they were like, if you don't win, there's no issue with you not winning. You just have to get the experience and use the opportunity. And that was when I delivered my first speech in 8th grade. I believe it was about the school education system. And again, I was super anxious, but I ended up enjoying the process and I ended up delivering more speeches and participating in a lot of other things. And from spending about 6 years in Excel, I have participated in extracurriculars from long jump to high jump to chess, web page designing, recitation, just everything you can imagine. And the only reason is because of all the encouragement I have from my teachers and my classmates. And I did not end up winning all of them, but I got the opportunity and it was a wonderful experience. And I learned how to grow as a person, and this helped build my confidence and self-esteem. And with this, our teachers were they gave importance to academics as well. They taught classes very well. Even in back in 8th grade and 7th grade, we would have presentations and videos on the topic, and it was really helpful for us. Now, fast forward to 12th grade. The entirety of my 12th grade has been conducted through online means, that is through Google Meet. And initially, it was very difficult for us to adapt as we were used to sitting in class, having the teachers drill concepts into us, having 50 times impositions, having lab experiments and stuff like that. And now it was all going to happen with a phone, with a computer, with whatever mobile device you were using. And it was extremely hard for us to comprehend because this is 12th grade, the most important time of our year, and we're spending it in our homes, right? But we ended up adapting it. We had amazing classes, and even through these difficult times, our teachers found ways to have curriculars and extra activities. And we had these meet with the class teacher Google Meet platform on every Saturday, so we could use that as a way for stress relief. We could chat with our class teacher, and it was very casual talks, no classes, and that was really helpful for us. On top of that, we could approach them to clear our doubts whenever we wanted or whenever we could. It didn't, we could just call them or WhatsApp them, and this was very helpful for 12th grade students as well. Now, I can say that I have grown as a person throughout my school days, from being that shy kid in the corner of the classroom to who I am right now. It is extremely memorable experience, and I'm very grateful for what Excel has provided me with. To all my class teachers, my friends, my teachers, the principal, the ambience, the infrastructure, just everything. I have made a lot of memories, and I take this opportunity to thank everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Asia. Now, I'm really excited to step up as a high school senior for now, but I'm stepping myself down for my beloved seniors. Next, I welcome Meghna Kunil, bio student and the head girl of XII Public School Mahe 2020-21.
Thank you, Arati. Respected teachers, principal, vice principal, and all my dear friends, I hope all of you are very safe and healthy. My name is Meghna Kunil, and I'm so happy that she introduced me as the head girl, because being head girl of my school was my biggest dream since I was in 6th grade. And first, let me say, I am shaking right now. My heart is beating so fast. And if I got last year, I think this problem would have been reduced a bit, but still, it happens. I'm a human, you all are a human, it happens. So, apologize for that. If I'm making a mistake, I'm sorry. So I joined Excel in 2015, and at first I was like, I'm never gonna like the school, because it was the first time I was studying here in India, and I was like, I'm not gonna like the school. But little did I know that after 6 months, I would just fall in love with the school. Like, think about it, compare it with other schools. Like, it is one of the best schools in the region. And so I joined here in 7th grade in 2015, and I've made so many good memories. I loved those 4 years from 7th to 10th. I made so many friends, and I cannot stop talking about my friends. I have so many friends, and my teachers. Let's not forget about them. Like, they are the biggest people. They're the biggest people that changed my life. Like, they're with you through anything. And I cannot stop talking about my teachers. They encourage you with anything, especially the class teachers. Like, I cannot pick just one teacher and say anything about them, because everybody is equally the best teachers. And I just want you to, I want to say that you have the best teachers in the region. Please make use of it. Like, ask doubts and all that. You have the best teachers. You are in the best school in the region. So as I said that, now those 4 years, which I just cannot forget the memories that I made in those 4 years, and the events that I participated in, and the prizes that I won. Like, everything was so amazing. And those times I did become the class leader, I did become the prefect and all that, because I was into being responsible, being a leader and all that. And then coming to 11th and 12th, so those 2 years were the years where your life is changing, you're growing up. And at first I was excited, I was scared, because like, when you're comparing the syllabus from 10th to 11, there's like so much to study. And I was obviously scared, let me say. I'm sorry, Vinny sir, like, physics was not my biggest. I was not very fond of physics, but they made sure that I kind of liked physics. And those like 2019 was actually such a good year. I kind of disliked that year just because of the syllabus, but minus that, it is such an amazing year. Like, as the pandemic happened in 2020, thinking about that year was so amazing. And I made so many new friends, so many teachers. The teachers are with you through anything, let me say. They will do anything for your education, and you should make sure that you use that opportunity. If you have a chance, please do use that. So that was the year. In 2019, I was the vice head girl of the school. I was extremely happy because, as I said, being head girl was my biggest dreams. And I kind of still think, am I still worthy of being that? Because I did not have a lot of opportunity to be a head girl, be a leader, and help the students and help the teachers and all that. So I did make use of the education that I got there. But yes, there were times where I was lazy and kind of unhappy, because, as I said, it's not just the school, but also the outside surroundings, what's all happening around there. And I'm extremely happy that I chose this school for my education, because, let me be honest, this is very honest, I will never choose any other school rather than Excel Public School. Like, this is the best school for me, I feel. And if people think that I'm telling lies, please, I am not. This is the best school for me. People say this is a jail. I don't know in which aspect they say that, but if you are here just for your education, if you want to have fun, and if you just want to have fun, yes, this might be a jail, because you're coming to a school not to have fun, you're coming to school for your education. And our school also provide not just education, but many other things. The students that say that this is a jail are the students that really just want to have fun in school, and that's not going to happen. You are here to study also. So honestly, if I talk, there's like a lot to say. So in 11th, I did participate in a lot of events, and especially sports. Like, my sports teachers, they encouraged me through everything, but I did not use the opportunity. So that's what I'm saying right now. Use your opportunity, use your chance. So that year was very good. Like, I loved that year so much. Then coming to 2020, the pandemic happened. That was the last year for my school, and I was looking forward to the most. When my seniors gave us the freshers party, I was like waiting for to give you the freshers party, but unfortunately, that did not happen. But you should be aware of the situation that is happening. You should be aware that your problems are not that big compared to the problems faced by a lot of people in this world. And so the online classes started. And at first I was very much concentrated, because this was the first time we were doing on online class, so it was different. So the pandemic, the lockdown and all made me an introvert. I am actually an extrovert person, but it kind of made me an introvert. So I kind of liked the online class at first, but then obviously you realize what you lost. You lost the time with your friends, the time that you bonded with your teachers, the time you roamed around school, you did all these events and all that. Yes, that was extremely missed. But the teachers made sure that you not only engage in studies during that time, but also other events. And you also might know that we also did a lot of events, and we also published in YouTube and all that. So the teachers make sure that you not only get education, but also you engage in other events. So yes, there were times when I was bored, and I'm so guilty saying this right now. I regret it so much. But yes, I did, sometimes I did open my meeting and just I would be doing something else at the other side. And I feel like that is just a disrespect to your teachers, and I feel so guilty saying this right now. I regret it so much. Please do not do that. Your teachers are doing so much for you, and if you just leave the meeting open and do something else, that is such a major disrespect, and you should never do that. So, as I said, I waited for this year for so long. There were so many things: the annual day, the tour, the sports day, being head girl of the school, organizing, helping the teachers organize all these events, interacting with you new juniors. Like all those, I missed everything. And it's just not just me. Obviously, there are a lot of students in this country. And I feel very sorry for you guys also. Like you missed both the years, 11th and 12th. But I hope that schools reopen very soon, at least at the end, by the end of the year. At least I really want you guys to have a few experience of being in higher secondary also. So, Anna, beloved principal ma'am, I cannot stop talking about you. I remember in 11th, yes, the teachers are kind of concerned when you are taking part in other events because they're concerned about your education. But our principal, she's like, you have to take part in other events also. You're not just come to the school for your education. There's a lot to do also in the school. And I remember when the prizes are being distributed in the assembly, she is so happy. You can see the happiness in her face. And right now also, when we are speaking, she's just so happy right now. And she's just the best person, the best teacher also. Her chemistry class, there is not one person who dislikes her chemistry class. Like everybody loves your class and love you, ma'am. And then one thing I want to say is, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say anything bad about other schools, but this is completely honest. And just like principal ma'am said, so when I talk to my friends from government schools, they're like, their teachers are what they're carefree. They are not into their education very much. They're just seeing the Victor channels things. And our teachers make sure that we are getting our education through Google Meet. They're doing everything. They're sending us assignments, notes, and everything. But the students in government schools, they're not doing very much. And this is very honest. I'm not trying to say anything bad. This is what I've heard from my friends. So, you are in the best school in this region. Make use of what you have. Now, I think it's time to conclude my experience. Actually, there's a lot to say if I'm saying one by one. I'm extremely sad that I did not get to share this in person. It would have been fun, our freshers party, our interaction and all that. It would be very fun. But unfortunately, yes, we should be aware of what is happening around the world. Be happy for what you have got right now. Don't take anything for granted. Be happy for what you have got. Respect your teachers. Please do respect your teachers. There might be times where oh, I dislike this teacher. Why is this teacher giving me so many impositions and all that? But respect them. They're doing everything for you. I respect your parents. They've got you in such a big school. Please do respect them, help them, and then make use, as I said, make use of what you have got right now. And I hope all of you turn out to be very good humans. And and one thing I want to say is, I did not take my 11 that seriously, and I actually got lower marks than what I expected. Yes, they were good marks, but it was lower than what I expect. So make sure your exams are not over yet. So make sure that you use your opportunity and learn very well, because as we are in Kerala syllabus, both +1 and +2 is completely equal. So please make sure that you study that also. And this is the turning point in life. Make sure that you choose the right decisions, and there will be people to help you, especially your teachers. You can ask them anything. They'll be there with you. So make sure you turn out to be good humans, good citizens. And when you go out of the school, please, you should make your teachers proud. And I hope that I will make them proud. But as I said, I'm sad that I did not get to prove myself as being a very good head girl like my seniors and all have done. When you see their faces in the boards and all that. So, but as I said, this is the time right now, and be happy for what you've got. Find happiness in what you have right now. So yes, thank you, and thank you very much for listening. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Meghna. A genuine leader is not a searcher, but a molder. I welcome Nehal, the head boy of our school, batch 2022-21. Nehal, please.
good morning. About the one in I am school in 10th month. Before, I heard a lot.
Good morning.
And do this and so to say mindset. But the teachers.
Nehal, your voice is breaking. Nehal, your voice is breaking.
Can you? Hello, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Ma'am. Hello, okay. Hello.
Range is not there. Try to change the position if you want.
Shall I unmute my video?
Yeah, okay. Now it's clear, I think, when you said.
Can I start?
Yeah, sure.
So I joined the school after completing my 10th in KV Mahe. So before joining, I heard a lot about the school that the teachers are very strict and they do that, they do this, and so on. So I came to the school with that same mindset. But to be honest, I was actually wrong. The teachers over here are really kind and affectionate. So if you give your best to the teachers or not, they will their best. That's sure. And the main attraction of this is and more Mrs. School provides and feel fresh for the day. And I experience actually. So experience very clear was we were familiar with online classes. We all know that classes can never be the same as we experience in real classrooms, but our teachers try their best in helping us even during those tough session with teachers were arranged. We celebrated India's Republic Day, Independence Day, and even Onam, regular competition, and so on. And need to be a part of.
Excuse me, Nehal, excuse me. Your voice is getting interrupted. Please turn off your video, then you can start speaking. Try this.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay, you can proceed.
Where I stopped, ma'am?
About extracurricular activities.
On the activities, you were talking about activities, my dear.
Okay.
Onam celebration.
Weekly interactive session with teachers were arranged. We celebrated India's Republic Day, Independence Day, and Onam virtually. Then regular competitions were held and so on. So teachers were trying their best in all aspects. So I'm fortunate to be a part of XII family. I have got a lot of good memories from here, not only memories but also knowledge and life experience. I'm
Nehal has left the meeting. Vinny sir, can we call the next person?
Yeah, ma'am.
And we will look you and we can ask him to come after some time.
Okay, okay. So procedure can be continued. Next.
Thank you, Nehal. Lastly, we have Jyotika Krishna, a commerce student from the very first commerce batch in Excel school. Jyotika, please.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jyotika. We were the first batch of commerce in Excel Public School, and I completed my Excel plus two in Excel Public School. But I had a different experience because of the COVID, and the classroom classes were wiped out. We were very dilemma and we were in very panic because of this online class, and it was interest and fun to be in an online classroom. And it was like we were in so many exactly sessions also in online. The Excel have the motto of discipline and eco-friendly. There were NSS camps conducted by the school management also, and the principal Mrs. Sadikuru, coordinator Vinisa, vice principal Sudisa and Priyesha, and my beloved class teacher Sulabha ma'am, and my teachers Suresa, Rishi ma'am, Shiny ma'am, Joshna ma'am, Shibim sir, Nisha ma'am, Manju ma'am. There were their innovation and dedication, care, patience, and revision helped us to online class into a smart tool. The teachers were available in any situation for us to clear our doubts. Thanks to Excel Public School management, principal, coordinator, vice principal, teacher, and staff. I can point out one most important thing in the Excel that they were strictly followed the COVID protocol. In the NSS camp, in the school, in the offline classes, so we had conducted that also we have conducted in a very good protocol of COVID. Thank you, everyone.
Next, I welcome all the class teachers to introduce themselves.
Thank you, Aarti. Respected Principal, Mrs. Sati M. Gur, Honorable Dr. P. Ravindran, PTA President, Mr. Kripesh, Vice Principals, Mr. Sudesh V.K., and Mr. Priyesh P., our HSS Coordinator, Vinesh Kumar, dear teachers, parents, and students, a warm good morning to all. Let me introduce myself. I am Jishi Rajesh, the class teacher of Plus 2A. I handle subject English. As we all know that we have started off with our new journey for this academic year 2021-22, I convey all my best wishes to all the students here. We are aware that Plus 2 is the most important part of our life because it molds the future of a child. So I request all my students to study well and bring out the best in you. Participate in all the co-curriculum activities which is being given by the school. So once again, I wish all my students best wishes. God bless you. Thank you. Sona ma'am.
Respected Principal Ma'am, respected Ravi Sir, Vice Principals, XS Coordinator Vinny Sir, dear teachers, parents, and my dear children. A warm good morning to one and all. So, here we are going to begin a new academic
Good
year.
morning, ma'am.
Good morning. So we're going to begin a new academic year saying mute your video, unmute your video, switch on the video, all those stuff. So what I would like to thank all my children for their support. So a special mention for few students, that is, they have been interacting very actively from the day one to the last day of the +1 class. So I request all other students to be actively participating, interacting in each and every session they are having, because it is your interaction that keep us going on. Like, we feel like taking class very interestingly, actively, only through your interaction in the class. So whether it will be any sort of queries, you can come to us and you can clear your doubts, everything. So I'm your class +2B class teacher, myself Sona Gangadhar. So I've been the class teacher for +1 also. So this year also you can share all your queries. So we all are there to support you, and best wishes for the new academic year. Let it be successful, fruitful, and let it be very, very active. So thank you. Thank you all.
Shibin sir.
Respected Principal, Sadi ma'am, respected Chief Guest Ravi sir, respected Coordinator Vinny sir, and Vice Principals. Good morning to all. Good morning to all students and all parents and all other teachers and participants. Myself, Shibin CP, class teacher of +2C, and wish you all a good academic year. Do well. All the best. Thank
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Suresh sir.
Yeah, okay. So, respected Principal Sadyam Kuro, then respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. Ravindran, and Vice Principals, that is Vinny sir, Sudhi sir, as well as the Priya sir, then PTA President Kripesh sir, then that is high secondary coordinator Vinny sir, and teachers, then parents and students. So I am Suresh Kayam, so class teacher of 12th D. So last year I am the class teacher of, that is +1D, the same classes. Then here I wish you all for the journey of a good academic year. So wish you all, thank you.
Thank you, teachers. Is an inspiration to others and motivation to whom you're felicitating. Now, I call upon Mr. Kripesh Kemi, our PTA President. Welcome, sir.
Kripe sir, please.
So Kripe sir, you're on the line, Kripe sir. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Respected Principal, Vice Principal Sudhir sir, and Priyesh sir, Section Coordinator Vinny sir, XII കുടുംബത്തിന്റെ കുടുംബനാഥൻ രവീന്ദ്രൻ സാർ, മറ്റ് +2 അധ്യാപികമാരെ, പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട വിദ്യാർത്ഥിനികളെ, ഈ കുടുംബത്തിലെ തലമുതിർന്ന രക്ഷിതാക്കളെ, ഒരു പ്രത്യേക സാഹചര്യത്തിലൂടെയാണ് നമ്മൾ കടന്നു പോകുന്നത് എന്ന് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. നമ്മുടെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ ജീവിതത്തിന്റെ ഒരു ഒന്നാം ഘട്ടം പാരമ്യത്തിലാണ് എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. നാം എപ്പോഴും പറയാറുള്ളത് പരീക്ഷണങ്ങൾ അതിജീവിക്കുന്നവർ ലക്ഷ്യസ്ഥാനത്തെത്തുമെന്നാണ്. ഈ വർഷത്തെ +2 വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം നിങ്ങൾ വലിയ പരീക്ഷയാണുള്ളത്. കോവിഡ് എന്ന മഹാമാരിയുടെ പ്രസരണം കൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നമ്മുടെ പഴയ രീതിയിലുള്ള വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ രീതിയുമായി മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാൻ പറ്റാത്തൊരു സാഹചര്യം ഉണ്ടായി. എന്നിരുന്നാലും അത്തരം പരീക്ഷണങ്ങളൊക്കെ മറികടന്നാണ് മുന്നോട്ട് പോയത്. നിങ്ങളുടെ ഈ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ കാലത്തിന്റെ പരീക്ഷയുടെ അവസ്ഥ നിങ്ങൾ എന്ത് തന്നെയായി മുന്നോട്ട് പോകും എന്നൊരു ഉത്തമ മുഖ്യ അതിഥിയായി എത്തിച്ചത് അത് വളരെ ഗൗരവത്തോടെ കണ്ടതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെയാണ് അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ നിങ്ങൾ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് പഠനവുമായി മുന്നോട്ട് പോകാനുള്ളൊരു നല്ലൊരു അദ്ദേഹം പങ്കെടുത്തത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ രക്ഷിതാക്കളെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം എനിക്ക് പറയാനുള്ളത് നല്ല രീതിയിൽ ഈ +2 വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം പൂർത്തീകരിച്ച് നല്ല ഉന്നത വിജയം തന്നെ അടുത്ത ഉത്തമ വിശ്വാസവും കാലഘട്ടം എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് തന്നെ ഭൂമുഖത്ത് നിന്ന് ഒഴിഞ്ഞു വിദ്യാർത്ഥികൾക്ക് നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിലെ എത്രയും പെട്ടെന്ന് ആകട്ടെ എന്ന് മാത്രം. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
Thank you, Kripe sir.
Next, for the telephone, Mr. Priyesh P, Vice Principal Administration. Sir, please.
Inisha കാണുവേ ഗ്ലാസ്
Respected Principal Sadima, respected Ravi sir, my dear teachers, and my dear students. Good morning to all. Unlike the normal academic year, we are in a new academic year, that is in a virtual platform. So it's a new thing for us. So previous year also we conducted classes in a virtual platform, so we missed a lot. Means as far as me is concerned, I was in charge of student council, then discipline, and we missed everything. That means we didn't constitute a student council, but we hope that in this year everything will go on smoothly and we can meet everyone physically. That is, after Corona, we will meet again, that we hope. So I wish you a good academic year. Best wishes for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyesh sir. Next, I wholeheartedly welcome our HHS coordinator, Mr. Vinish Kumaran. Sir, please.
Yes, thank you, Aravi. And respected Principal Sadima, respected Chief Guest of the Day, Dr. P. Ravindra sir, respected PTA President Prabhu sir, and respected Vice Principals, respected colleagues, and dear parents, and my dear students. So this is the second time we are starting our academic year as e-academic year. And first of all, before going to the talk, I want to congratulate my team, the Team XII, for their full heart cooperation to conduct all the classes in a proper manner in the last academic year. Even we are facing some pandemic situation. And the second thing is the support given by the parents and the students is vast, and I can't express in the words. So I would like to congratulate all the parents, including the students, my dear students, for your vast support for the academic progress or the academic operations that done by the teachers. Actually, learning is a process which can be completed only by three components. One is teacher, the other is parent, and the students. So I hope the same cooperation in the future also. And regarding the last academic year, I think I have a confidence that we are conducting the classes in a very good manner. And if any suggestions are there, we can implement the same thing in this next academic year, the coming academic year. And the suggestions are always welcome. And the second one is we introduce some mental stress relaxing methods like a meet with the class teacher, etc. And the same process will be, same programs will be continued in this year also. And all must make use of the program. The second thing is extracurricular activities. So beyond which means important days are coming. So we are conducting all important days in a good manner by conducting online quizzes, online competition like essay competition, elocution, and painting competition. And I would like to inform you that the procedure for this is very simple, and it is not for gaining prizes for you, and it is nothing but it is only for relaxing mentally. Okay, so in this year also, most students should participate in these such programs, and you will get some mental relax on it. Okay, so these are the things that we want to specify here. And I know the parents have some worries, even the students have some worries regarding how to write examination, how to prepare for the examination, and all will be done by the Team Excel on time. And I guarantee the same, and no worries on that topic. Okay, so we can go together, we can attain the goal together, and I wishing you all a safe and a happy learning. Thank you once again.
The essence of all beautiful art is gratitude. For word of thanks, presenting before you Sanjana Raj of Plus 2C. Sanjana?
And with that, we conclude the 12th reopening day. We now have a good head start for our new academic year 2021 to 2022. We are going to have an unpredictable ride as we sail our ships off for our last year in school. But before we depart, I would like to give a vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank our principal, Mrs. Sadi M. Kurup, for giving us the opportunity to hold this event. I also express my gratitude to Dr. P. Ravindran, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, MGGA College, Mahe. I also thank Mr. Kripesh KV, President PTA, Mr. Sudesh VK, Vice Principal in Academics, Mr. Priyesh, Vice Principal in Administration, for giving us their presence. I also thank Mr. Vinesh Kumar, Coordinator of HSS. I also thank all our inspiring seniors for giving us your valuable experience and time about the path that's going to be ahead of us. I also thank all the students and teachers for putting their efforts in conducting the program. And how can we forget our audience? I thank all the students and all the parents who have attended this program and stuck with us throughout the entire program. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjana. With that, we end today's function. I hope all of you have a wonderful year ahead, keeping aside all the difficulties, wishing everyone a safe and great year ahead.